In this video, we are going to see the common keyboard shortkeys that you can use in Excel to work efficiently. So we have some common shortkeys. Let's say that I want to copy this cell data and paste it anywhere else. So when you make the selection, Control C on your keyboard, and as you can see that the selection is being made, and Control V to paste it anywhere. Let's say we have a lot of data that you just want to copy on your right. So instead of using Control C and Control V, what we can do is just make the clear selection on where you want to paste the data and press Control R. Control R is copy towards right. And after that, let's say that this little list that I copied towards right, let's say I want to move this complete list towards the column G. So what we can do is just make the clear selection. And let's say the list is too long. So what we can do is just select the first cell and hold the Control and Shift key on your keyboard and then press down arrow key. What this will do is if you don't have the spaces in the data, it will completely select the data from the top cell to the last cell. And after that, what we can do is just go to this little corner where we see the corners of the cell. You will notice that the cursor sign changes like this. When we bring it close to the column, it changes it into this 4 arrows, 4-dimensional arrows. That means you can now hold your mouse click from the left. That means you can hold your mouse click, the left mouse click, and just place it anywhere you want. Let's say I want to place it here. You can see the selection indication and just drop it or leave the mouse key, and you will notice that the complete list moves here. Now, one more thing is, let's say by using the same logic that we can copy the data towards our right by just using Control R and making the selection. Let's try it on our left. Now the data is towards right, and let's say I want to copy towards left. So should I use Control L? Let's try using this. If I press Control L is for an other function. That means you cannot copy the data towards left. And just remember that this happens in most of the formulas as well, that you can only use the formula working towards the right of the data and not the left, because Excel identifies the data in the forward sequence and not in the backward sequence. We have a couple of formulas to do that, but that's not the basic pattern of Excel. So even the shortkeys doesn't work on our left. We have to use the manual pasting option or just use the Control V and Control C option. The other shortkeys could be that if you want to, let's say, cut the data, Control X, Control V. Similarly, if you want to print any document like this one, we just press Control P to print. And similarly, let's say that we have pasted something on the wrong cell and we just want to undo that. Control Z is for undo, Control R is for redo. So these are some of the common shortkeys that you can use. Similarly, if you want to bold this, Control B. If you want to underline this, Control U. If you want to make it italic, Control I. If you want to open a new Excel file, just press Control N, and we are in book 3 now. And if you want to make the selection for all of the data, press Control A, and notice that whatever data has gaps and then the other data starts, it will not make the selection because it will consider that this little portion is our data or our data set that we need to select. So if you want to make the complete selection, just make sure that you don't have the spaces, or otherwise just deal in the data which don't have spaces. Like this one, this is a clean version, press Control A and it should be able to select the complete data. But let's say in some cases where we have some kind of breaks in the data like this ones, still we can select our data manually, not manually, but with keyboard shortcuts. Just hold the Control Shift and move towards right first, and it's able to pass this first blank, but if we have multiple blanks, it might stop there. So Control Shift right, and you have to press right multiple times until it crosses the blank cells. And when you make the top selection, then we just hit Control Shift and down, and here you can make this complete selection. Similarly, one more thing that can save you a lot of time, and that's very commonly used shortkey in Excel, is that if you want to just print the current date without writing, you just hold the control and just press the semicolon button next to L alphabet on your keyboard. Just hold the control and press the semicolon. What this will do is it will bring the current date. What happens after that is, let's say you are quickly entering through all of the data, or let's say you have a lot of invoices that you are using for data entry, and you just want to copy this date down here. So instead of manually doing this or writing this, click on Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Control D stands for copy down. And let's say same goes for here. Let's say we want to write the department, and this is accounting department. This person is for accounting department, and up till this point, all of these belongs to accounting department. So instead of manually pressing Control D for all, what we will do is just hold the shift key and start pressing downwards up till this point. And these are all related to accounting, right? Make sure the first selection is made, otherwise it won't be able to copy down. And then we just select the blank cells, press Control D, and it will be copied to all the cells. Same thing here. Let's write HR, and let's say a couple of them belong to HR as well. Select the blank cells and just press Control D. But every time make sure that the first cell is of the selection that you want to copy down. Press Control D to copy it down, and that's how you do it. Similarly, we will learn more about the filters in detail. But let's say this. Let me just clean the data by just undoing what I have done. Let's say I want to apply the filter. So if you want to do this quickly, Control Shift and L is the short key. Just make the selection of the headings, Control Shift L, and here it is applied. Filters, you can use it to filter your data. We will learn more about it in detail and see amazing functions of this. But these are some of the common shortkeys that can help you to save a lot of time when entering data in Excel. In the next video, we will see even more smarter technique to use the complete Excel on shortkeys, because as you can see that we have only learned a couple of shortkeys. But let's say that you want to completely use Excel on keyboard shortcuts, you might need to remember a lot of shortkeys, right? No, you're wrong, because we have a smart technique of golden shortkey which is able to do that. So just try this by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.